get fly like a bird. We keep the commandments, don't know what you heard. Pull out them scripts like I'm a director. I stay with my sword, I'm ready whenever. It's the end of the world.
Children, our women. That's Cash? Cache.
Yeah.
How you doing today?
I'm good. I want to take pictures.
Okay, go ahead, take some pictures.
And I was recording y'all. I'm from out of town, so I'm not supposed to be
Slaton, you all right? Who is this? That's Jesus, right? You got that? Okay, so Cache, we say this Jesus, all right? So if I read it in the Bible what Jesus looked like, you're going to believe it, right?
Yeah.
All praise. If the Bible said, we got to believe it, right? Because you believe in the Bible, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's see. Revelation 1:1.
Revelation 1:1, the revelation of Jesus Christ.
So this is the revealing of Jesus Christ. We're going to reveal to you what Jesus Christ really looked like today. If you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
I'm
32. So we went 32 years of our lives not truly knowing the description of Christ. But we're going to get it today. Watch this.
Verse 14, his head and his hairs were white like wool.
So this is talking about Jesus Christ. It said his head and his hairs were white like wool. What color was Jesus Christ's hair? According to the Bible. Read again. I need you to pay attention, sis.
It's white.
It's white. There you go. And what text?
And I just forgot what it said.
We're going to read it again. It's all right.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
So what was it like?
White like wool.
You know what wool is?
Like a crazy texture.
What's crazy texture?
Like a, it's like a clothing texture, like wool. Like,
Have you ever seen sheep?
yeah,
What kind of hair they got on their back?
like wool.
Like wool, but what texture? Who on the
Like
earth got
cotton.
hair like that? Curly. Sometimes if you don't groom a sheep, they literally start having dreadlocks.
Yeah.
Who hair do that when you don't comb it?
I don't know. They could be black.
Our people hair, sis.
I was gonna say black people, but I don't want to say.
No, you gotta say that because right now it's describing Jesus Christ.
Right.
You said he had white hair. This man got white hair.
No.
Ain't no way. But that was just Jesus Christ, remember? And he said he had hair like wool. He got woolly hair. He got hair like us. Something wrong, sis. Something wrong, right? Go ahead.
As white as snow.
Uh-huh.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
And the whites of his eyes was red, just kind of like yours. They're a little red, right? Go ahead.
And his feet
So he looked at his feet. Let's see how he described it.
like unto fine brass.
It said his feet was like unto fine brass. Did it say? Does that mean his feet was metal?
No.
Who you
No.
know got metal feet? sis?
No, no, it don't. It
No.
don't mean
So it's describing the color.
Yeah.
So it said his feet was like unto fine brass. Who on? What color is brass?
I'm sorry, I gotta take this call. It's my daughter.
You
sorry.
all right, sis? Go
I'm
ahead.
listening though.
So we're showing you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans the true description of Jesus Christ.
Right.
Because once you understand what Christ looked like, it's going to be even easier for you to follow him.
That's
it's
right.
hard for us to follow a man who oppressed us, who has did us like George Floyd, who has oppressed us and oppressed us. We pay the rent to the same man we work for.
Right.
Hey, what's your name, bro? Romero. How you doing, Romero? Who is this, bro? That's Jesus, right? Right now, we're reading what Jesus Christ looked like. I just want your ears if you ain't got your phone on you.
Yeah.
Now, you go watch this. We're going to read what Jesus Christ really looked like according to the Bible. You believe in the Bible? So the Bible said, you rocking with it, huh? Hey, that's the same thing with me. Read that.
Revelation 1:14.
Watch this, Cash.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
So what color was his hair, bro? Like wool. Who on this earth got woolly hair? Who on this earth got woolly hair?
Nobody else.
No? What race of people?
Oh, I don't know.
Like,
Have you ever seen a sheep? How their hair be curly? Exactly.
Okay.
So it said Christ's hair was white and woolly. Does he have white woolly hair? Is his hair white?
that's Jesus Christ, and his hair's not white.
So you see the disconnect already? Let's get some more.
As white as snow.
Uh-huh.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
So the whites of his eyes was red. Go ahead.
And his feet
So he looked down at his feet. Go ahead.
like unto fine brass.
What color is brass?
My bad. I don't know. I zoned
You
out. My
good,
bad.
bro. You
Go ahead.
good. You know what color brass is? Have you ever seen a penny?
Oh, like
or bronze metal,
like the brown color.
like a brown color. So he looked at his feet and said, they brown. Let's see how brown.
As if they burned in a furnace.
So he looked at, John the Revelator looked at Christ's feet and said, dang, his feet brown, like they was burned in a furnace. If you take anything and burn it, what color's gonna turn?
It's gonna turn black.
What color, sis?
Black.
What color's gonna turn, bro? His feet is gonna turn black.
That's
so
right.
if his feet is black, what color is Jesus? What color is the rest of his body?
Black.
That's right. So what color is Jesus Christ?
Black.
Who is this? It's still Jesus? What Jesus look like?
He
He look like this?
So basically what he's explaining it to you is
Watch this,
everything
sis.
he just read in the Bible is basically
Read it from the top again.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
So it said his head and his hairs were white like wool. He walked this earth, so somebody had to see him.
That's
It's
right.
like I'm looking at you. John the Revelator saw him in the flesh.
Right.
And he describing what he saw. He said his head and his hairs were white like wool. Let's see what else he described him as.
As white as snow.
Uh-huh.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Keep going.
And his feet
So he seen his feet. So he looked at his feet and seen the color of his feet. What did he describe it as?
like unto fine brass.
Christ's feet was never cut off. So he never had middle legs. So it's describing the color of his feet.
That's right.
That makes sense? So the brass color is like a gold metal. So he seen them and they said it was brown, like a bronze. And see his feet, it was like brown, right? Go ahead.
As if they burned in a furnace.
As if they burned in a furnace. Now you burn some toast, some rice, what color that turn? So if he's looked down and seen his feet, as he's bowed down to him, he's seen some black feet. What color was his hands then? If his feet was that color. What color was his face? He has to be black according to the Bible.
That's
Now,
right.
I understand that you still had this thought in your mind, but we cannot find this thought or image in the Bible anywhere. Right? Go, where you at? Second. Yep. Read that.
The book of 2 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 4. For he that cometh preacheth another Jesus.
You see, this is preaching of another Jesus.
Right.
You literally remember all our life, how we maybe 29, 30, something like that. Right? All our life we didn't been growing up 29 years thinking it's Jesus. But it's nowhere in the Bible. Does that make sense for us to worship him like this? And it's nowhere in the Bible?
I don't think it's the principles of worshiping that certain type of image. I think it's just.
You know why it
belief
is?
of that. You know what I'm saying?
You know why it is? Because if they can show you this image in your brain, you'll hate yourself
Right.
and hate your brother. We got our kids still believing this is Jesus Christ in 2024.
That's just like praising the idol, putting the idol into
Exactly. It's not real.
it. I mean,
It's not real.
I don't believe
Don't get me wrong, we're not worshiping this. We're saying this is the more like how Jesus Christ would look if he walked the earth today.
That's right.
He looked like me and you, bro.
Right.
The greatest people on this earth.
Right.
Our Savior is not a white man.
That's right.
Our Savior is a black man. That's who coming back to save us.
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community.